Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Saturday, the 7th of September. Today the moon is in Scorpio. It reaches Scorpio at 5:20 a.m. Universal Time, Saturday, which means it's around dawn, Saturday. If you're watching me from the Americas and if you're watching me from Australia, that should be Saturday afternoon, like 5 p.m., let's say, in the afternoon. Before that, the moon will be in Libra, like Friday, so take note. So how's it going to be for all signs? Starting with Aries, definitely Aries with the moon in Scorpio, you feel a lot better than Thursday and Friday. The moon in Libra was a bit challenging, so now it should be a nicer day if you're moving forward. If you want to take part in some activities, this should be great. It will help you like to feel better. It will uplift your spirits. This should be really beautiful, especially when the moon, those watching me from in Australia, especially when the moon moves to Scorpio in the afternoon, late evening, it should be great. You would have a very nice Saturday evening. Moving to Taurus, the moon in Scorpio is not that friendly, astrologically friendly, but it is very energetic. It empowers you with great energy that will help you get over or catch up with your work and get things done, although you may be a little bit moody. So pay attention, don't fall into that trap, especially if you were born on the 18th, 19th of May. I keep mentioning you, it's because the influence of Uranus over that point is almost stationary, so its effect is almost lately it's there. So be patient, please. Moving to Gemini, the moon in Scorpio actually energizes you, but also pushes some buttons. Maybe you feel a little bit irritated. The sun is not helping. It's squaring your sign from your house, your home, your personal life or issues. So there may be some kind of pull and push kind of things, pull and push. So you need to be very flexible. I think you can be fine, basically. You just need to maneuver around and try to prioritize your schedule so you don't feel that overwhelmed. That's all. You can be very lucky, actually, if you were born on the 12th, 13th, 14th of June. Moving to Cancer, so I love this day. There's nothing wrong whatsoever with this day. To the contrary, the moon, which is in Scorpio, trines your sign, and we have Saturn and Neptune from Pisces. They also trine your sign. So there's a complete combination of beautiful collective positive energy. It's pouring on you, on your sign. So it can actually be a super beautiful Saturday and Sunday. Planet Mars is near your birthday. Be very careful if you were born on the 22nd, 23rd of June. Let's move to, and also if you were born on the 22nd of July, I have to mention you, that's the opposition of Pluto to your sign, 22nd of July. It will stay with you like around till the middle of November, plus or minus. So please take care. Be careful, watch out over your relations, your work, your social life, your health, everything. Pluto actually brings some changes, so don't make any weird negative move at all or decision. That's my advice. Let's move now to Leo. So the moon is squaring your sign, but it's fine. You seem to be doing quite well. Maybe because it's a Saturday, you feel a little bit tired. You feel a little bit anxious because you have to tend to friends, to family, to kids, to their activities. You also have some personal stuff to do. So just normalize your schedule, prioritize, and you'll be quite fine. Try not to blame anyone if you feel a little bit irritated. Mercury is in your sign. It actually energizes you, especially if you were born on the 20th, 21st of August. Let's move now to Virgo. Virgo, I love this day because it's quite fast. It helps you move to an active kind of mode, you know. So you're very active, you're eloquent, you seem to be outgoing, and probably very busy. So you have no time for nonsense, you know. You just need to fulfill and do whatever you have to do with your responsibilities or tasks. You know, Saturdays for Virgos can be very active and very busy, because that's when they do their shopping, that's when they do their laundry, let's say, that's when they occupy themselves with family chores. So basically, sometimes it's a bit tiresome, but it does not mean it's not a nice day. Okay, let's move now to Libra. Libra, this is a nice day because it helps you get things done. Venus is still in your sign, so there is some kind of positive input. And you can actually move with big strides, with big steps. So this is a day when you can actually start building some milestones, you know, some bricks, you know, if you, let's say, if you're building, constructing like a wall or a room or whatever, you start piling these bricks because you're doing something. It's the effect of the moon that was in your sign and still in your sign, depending where you are watching me from now at this moment. So in the last 2 days, so there is some kind of a decision, there's kind of a new path that you're moving towards, and it's nice. So this is a day that the moon in Scorpio will help you move forward. Venus in your sign sends you the best of good luck vibes if you were born on the 4th, 5th of October, even 3rd of October. Also, if you were born on the 12th, 13th, 14th of October, that's Jupiter. Moving to Scorpio with the moon in your sign, this is definitely a very, very active and very, very empowering day. The sun in Virgo helps, the moon in your sign helps, the trine from Mars in Cancer helps a lot. 2 trines from Saturn and Neptune are very powerful, so there's no worrying about you. Just stay humble. You can do almost anything. You can move mountains between Saturday and Sunday. Everything that you really want to do or think about, don't give up, because you can actually do it. Moving to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is a tricky kind of day, can be frustrating, can be disappointing when the moon is in Scorpio. Okay, so avoid putting yourself in awkward situations under the effects of the moon in Scorpio, because you may feel actually worse, you know. Why? Because the kind of energy is very stagnant. It doesn't help, it doesn't energize, it doesn't pull you, you know. Maybe you stay where you are, especially when you need help, you stay where you are, you know. Some people may feel they go down, you know. It's just because of the way we feel sometimes. Every single time the moon is in the sign before our sign, we feel a little bit kind of down. So what you have to do is counter do that. Okay, what you have to do is be in the company of people who uplift your spirits, even people who you don't mix always with them, but people who make you laugh, people who the way they their attitudes are quite funny maybe, or some people who are positive, or maybe there is a nice movie that you like to watch. Do something that is comforting, you know, uplifting. That's how you counter effect any negative vibes. In all cases, there's nothing wrong with Sagittarians at all. It's just kind of a moody up and down thing. Moving to Capricorn. Capricorn, this is a beautiful, very active, very positive, very inspiring day. Why? Because it's quite amazing how the effects of the sun in Virgo will empower you with great ideas and with a great sense of capability, of efficiency. And we have a trine coming from Uranus, which is in Taurus, so this is kind of helping a lot. So you have to build on that, you have to count on that, but you need to be prepared. Be more careful if you were born on the 19th of January. That's the effects of Pluto. Okay, let's move now to Aquarius. So Aquarius, things may not be that obvious to you, but this moon that squares your sign from the 10th house may actually irritate you a little bit, because it's Saturday after all. You're supposed to enjoy, people are supposed to enjoy Saturdays, but you have to understand that sometimes Saturdays and weekends are busier and quite exhausting. So try to prioritize, try to do whatever you have to do, your chores, especially towards family, parents, maybe visits, maybe friends, outings, maybe it's the children, driving them around, cooking, laundry, house cleaning, extra office work that you really need to work on during the weekend. So try to fix your schedule accordingly, you know, so it can fit without overwhelming, without overwhelming you. Okay, you can be quite lucky if you were born on the 8th, 9th of February, and if you were born on 30th, 31st of January. Pisces, I know that the sun opposes your sign. It's kind of tricky, but also we know that the moon in Scorpio is quite helpful, very enjoyable, very uplifting spirits, and we have Mars also in Cancer. So we have a water trine. This is kind of beautiful, that promises some great moments during the weekend, as long as the moon is in Scorpio. So make sure that you have fun, don't overwhelm yourself, and definitely don't deplete your energy. You need that. Let's wrap it up with one on the 7th of September. This should be a very nice year, very energetic, very interesting, because there's kind of a variety of tasks, of responsibilities. Maybe there's kind of a change or interchange in these within your specific work, or specific kind of line of study, or social work, you know, social activities. So it can be a very interesting year that will lead and pave the way to the next following years, beautiful, successful following years. So basically this is it. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.